Cello to the good honeybee yard. Tuesday, November 5th, 2020. This morning I came across here and I did a manipulation with the colonies where I ensured that I could do some feeding later on this evening. But I had a little accident, and what happened was one of the colony, as I was getting ready to feed them, the container holding the solid feed, which is what I usually use is put some honey in a container and fill up that container with dry sugar, granulated sugar, and it spilled right there, as you will see. And I had to stop that because of that spill. It created a rubbing incident, and as you can see here, quite a few bees are now dead because of the fighting that occurred. So I'm here now to see if everybody settled down, and we had some fighting in a couple of the colonies, but they all settled down right now. And as you could see, here is where the sugar got spilled. So I guess they'll have it all cleaned up by day's end, and no more fighting going on. Everybody had to take care of their own thing now. So later on this evening, we have some more dead bees here. Later on this evening, I'll come in here and take care of that colony. Of all the colonies. Look, we have some guano here from the frog. So the frogs seem to be getting whatever remnants of bees on the ground during the course of the night, and they're helping themselves very nicely. So this also tells me that I'm getting these bees ready for the soap vine nectar, which is right now coming up very nice, and I'm definitely going to be getting some soap vine. The temperature today is 33 degrees Celsius, and after what went on here earlier this morning, like around 9:30, I have two bees trying to get me here, Why are they behaving so? Yes, man, trying to get these colonies up and running to pull in that nectar from the soap vine. They're doing pretty good, as you would see in the previous video. The queen is laying nicely, and all these colonies are up to strength now. They're up to production strength. So it's just a matter of time now, and what I will also have to do, I'll have to regularize these supers that I have here. See, like this one here, I'll have to take off this brood box super, and I could use that brood box across on this other side. What I need to do is I need to take off these two brood boxes, that one over there and this one, and clean it up and replace as much brood box as I see need fit, because I need to have in the brood chamber good nice frames for January, February. I have to start now to get that in place, and I need to clean up that so that when I'm doing the frame manipulation, frame cycling, putting in new foundation and taking out the old one and making sure that the brood nests has really good frames so that the queen can lay in and I'll be able to get tens of thousands of bees. The majority of them, more than half, I want them to go out there and see what they could find and bring in for me. So this is the task. I'll be, at that point in time I wouldn't be feeding, but I have to start now to get those bees up and running. I have a bucket of liquid honey sugar syrup there to feed later on. So this is the plan. Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad to see that the bees, you know, are very quiet. That little shake up is what I usually would do, except for the spill, to get the bees activated. Well, I usually would say trained. I have them trained that way so that they will know they have work out there to do. Then later on in this month, I'll have to go in there and take out any sealed honey that have done a brood. Also, that will give them the space to be able to build more comb and get that brood nest fired up. Yeah, man. So we're looking forward to that video and see how that will go. Making a very, very nice day today, man. And look at that, the bees really quiet there. You see, that colony down there was behaving bad. Yeah, man, I fix them up. You want to know how I fix them up, eh? Go down in the brood, like this one here. Go down in the brood and take out any honey that they have and fix the brood nest properly. Meaning that number 1 and number 10 supposed to be honey. Number 2 and 9 pollen. And the other 6 frames supposed to be brood. So the next thing I have to do with this colony here, we want to play bad, is to remove that entrance reducer, give them the full opening of the bottom board there. So they'll go out and do the thing. Normally if I come here and do that, they will want to come and sing me. You see how they get quiet? Yeah, man, bees like to be kept busy doing things. And if they can't do things, well, they look to get up to mischief. Yeah, I was really clumsy with that spill, you know, in causing that spill. So, can't afford to do any kind of spill at all by April. So, I'm trying to do this video here for you. And the bees are so calm now, I could take off my veil, you know. But don't do this at home, eh? Do it in your backyard. Okay, so let me get back inside and fire up this video and shoot it off there. Yeah, man. Everything going pretty good. This full moon here, it looked like the rain. It looked like the rain ceased a bit. So we're getting a little sunshine, and that is good for the soap vine, because the soap vine need that little heat to pop open those flowers and send out the nectar. Go, look how they're fighting. They got. Somebody come inside there and you see they coming with pollen at this time much. Somebody must have come in there and they didn't like it. Anyhow, let's leave the bees to what they do best, and let me go and find some other thing to do. I have a lot of other things to do to get these colonies ready. Okay, so after I do 2 more cycling of the combs, the brood frames, I wouldn't need to go back down in the brood again until, well, next year, 2022. When I say next year, I mean, you know, I don't mean 2021, you know. This, what I'm doing here now, is for 2021. So after I finish with that, I don't need to go down and interfere with the brood at all. Okay. So that's where we are at here now. And I just thought I should shoot off this video to you. I should have done it before, you know, but I was so concentrating on what I was doing, because I opened up all except just a few colonies on the stand here to make sure that they're in good order. Yesterday I couldn't do it because I was only able to open up 2. Those bees from that bad colony here had me breathless, man. I suffer with nausea and weakness, because it seems like my body wasn't fit enough for them yesterday. So I had to run back and put on a gorilla jacket, and with all that clothing, the humidity get to me, man. So I decided to come back today and do it. Make sure I have it done. Otherwise, if you don't do it now, this is about the last chance you'll get to fix the colonies as they're supposed to. Anyhow, a couple of them coming at me now, so I had to close up shop. Okay, folks, right here from the Good Honey Bee Yard, beautiful Caribbean Isle of Trinidad. Yeah, man, keep safe. Try to work at home and do the right thing. Let's go across to the other part of the yard out in the front. In the meantime, while I'm going across there, you know what you could do? Click on that bell icon, subscribe, tell a friend so they could come in and join on the channel. I have to try not to get into this muddy thing here, you know. Yeah. Give me a thumbs up now. That'd be real nice. Sometimes I just like to come and stand up and watch the bees, you know. I like how all of the colonies here are very active in the front now. Before they weren't so active. You can see how nice the sunshine is, and this bush you're seeing here, that is sweet potatoes. I planted 2 sweet potatoes there, so they're coming up really nice. Nice, brilliant sunshine. The bees behaving really good. Alright, yeah, like I was saying, you know, ring the bell icon, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll get back to you in another Good Bees video. Alright. I am surprising that they're behaving so quiet. That means that a lot of the bees are outside foraging. Yeah, man, that's good. So later, when I put in that liquid honey sugar syrup, the only thing they could do with that is to build frames. And that is the whole plan. If we get a week of sunshine like this, it will be so much advanced. And anyhow, the moon is on the downside, so that's a plus. If it was raining, it would have some problems. But as the moon going down there now, we good to go. And let me show you something on the other side here. Right across here, You see the corn, they put out the tassel already. So tomorrow, what we'll have happening here is that the bees will be able to get into that corn and start to pull out the pollen. Of course, on the top there, it have flowers, which is the hog plum. Yeah, the hog plum has some flowers, really nice. The bees usually go at that early morning. And across here, I have a new set of corn coming up. So you see, I have them in a rotation. Yeah, man. And only 2 days ago, I came through here and I prepared this piece of ground here to plant corn. And I put down the corn here on the 12th day after full moon, which is this full moon gone. So I just waiting for that time to come. Plant your corn in dark night so you don't get worms in it. Yeah, man. On the other side there I have cassava, I have more corn down in the back, I have peppers, all kind of things plant up inside it. But we're more focusing on the bees. For all the bee lovers. Yeah, man, you see that little concrete block there? Sometimes I sit down right there and watch them bees, see what kind of behavior, how they treat me, coming and looking at them. Sometimes they don't like you to come and look at them, you know. They will come at you in no time flat. So with this nice sunshine that they're getting here now, I guess they don't feel threatened by me walking around here all the time. So you see, it's only down on that side there where we have all the deaths from fighting. Over on this side we don't have, I'm not seeing any dead bees on the ground. So what you have to do is to try not to spill anything or cause any robbing incident to take place. Alright, so let's go out to the front and see what's going on in front. Hold on. Okay, so we haven't reached the front yet, but that's on the other side of the property here. Anyhow, in looking at my colonies, I am trying to based on the weather, the new weather pattern that we having. Yeah, man. I'm looking at the pollen that coming in, and looking at and seeing that the soap vine have already started. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to determine which frame is worst off and taking them out. It's like this one here. You could see how small the cells are, and you know how hard it is. Dark in color as well. One side looking good, this side good, but down to the bottom there is not so good. You know, you could cut it, you know. You could cut it off and the bees will build it. But I have the foundation mill. You see the foundation mill right here. That's one part of it. I make my own foundation to replace. So it's not a problem. And any honey that I see like this, just a little bit of honey and you know the rest was eaten out already, I would remove it and put in like a foundation, a good foundation. So the bees will build it out. This is one of the end frames. It was more in the middle, and by cycling them out, I'm able to get in new frames. Let's look at what we have here. See, this is another frame here. It have a lot of nectar in the combs here, and some pollen as well. You can see the pollen there. So what I will do, I will take out that pollen and I will use it when I'm making soap. Yeah, you see this side have more sealed honey. I wouldn't bother to try and keep that. The wire as well on this side here, you see the wire busted. So I'll have to dismantle these whole frames here and cycle them over. See another one here. Look, we have a bee emerging there. Well, her fate is sealed already because there's nobody to tend to her and that kind of thing. So sometimes you have losses like that, but you know, small losses. And inside here I have a lot of nectar as well. I don't know if you could see it shining in the light there. So all these frames have some sort of resource that I'll get the bees to rub it out. Another one here. I'll put it aside so that the bees will rub it out and you know it wouldn't be lost. So all these frames is not up to my standard at all. So you have some dud queen cells there. So that's another thing. Once you are able to do this kind of cycling, you will take care of a potential swarm. Because once you see the bees start to get some nectar, other than what you will be feeding them, sometimes they build up very fast and they would swarm. So, you know, you gotta be mindful of that, to take care of all of that. So like I was saying, on the front yard here, so what I will do is, hold on, 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, I will bring the combs and put it in the Solar Tech wax renderer and have it rendered. So what you're seeing here is the rendering of the wax in the sun. And I would open it up here a little bit to show you the inside, because I thought you might be able to see it clearly. So here goes. Yeah, man. So I put the frames here, and you notice how it all melting and falling down in the tray underneath there. So I get out all the wax this way, and I could then turn it right back into foundation sheets, all within a timing. So if you have been following my videos, you would notice that I have a new contraption right here. This is to keep the sides of the sun finder from falling in. I noticed it falling, so I made another improvement to the design by putting that bar across here to have it steady. Yeah, man. So that is how we do the thing. Right here at the Good Honeybee Yard, beautiful Caribbean island, and today real nice and sunny. Real nice and sunny. Enjoying the nice sunny weather. Okie dokie. To show the soap vine honey, the soap vine itself, I have to get in the vehicle and drive a little way off. So I can't do that for you right now. But later on I'll be able to feature that. I have some across there, you know, but those vines not opening up yet. So I have to actually go and search for the vines that open and flowering to feature that for you. I'll do that for you, don't worry yourself. In that timing. Yeah, man. So we'll catch you in another video, and thanks very much for watching. Hans T. Man signing off for the time being. For all those who are new and don't know, even for the ones who are not new, you like this video? Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Also, hold on. There you go. TTFN.